Let's talk about Product Design Suite Standard. There are several high-value workflows in this suite that give users flexibility, allow better partnering, and ultimately deliver the type of ROI you'd expect when using an Autodesk Design Suite. First, let's look at a Sketchbook AutoCAD workflow. Sketchbook is a great tool that allows customers to visualize and explore design changes without affecting their process control drawing. Until you're ready, of course. Here we have a sample purchase part from an OEM, an engine, that needs some modifications. We already have our 2D drawing, and now we're going to explore some design changes in Sketchbook. Since Sketchbook is both vector and raster, you can shave some material off the edge of a flange and instantly create a fill so that the change jumps out. You could do this in AutoCAD, but the tools for line drawings feel like a simple extension of AutoCAD. Changing the control drawing could generate an ECO or kick off other costly processes, while exploring changes in this environment gives the flexibility to pursue options without initiating an ECO type event. Next, we're going to look at a more significant engineering change. Let's assume the engineering manager noticed that the main drive collar was a friction collar, and that's not going to be robust enough for getting power from the motor to the drive shaft. Instead, a direct drive spline shaft is needed. Using Sketchbook, our user can flex their design skills. Notice that we quickly set up a mirror plane and begin sketching out the proposed change. The spline is quickly sketched and mirrored with most of the other geometry turned off, all in 2D. Then, a simple node is added to define exactly the type of spline shaft needed, which will be another pre-purchased part. Last up, we're going to make a significant addition to our engine, a cosmetic shroud. This change will help you sell your design to the ultimate customer, who is looking for some colorful additions to give the design some flair. The power of Sketchbook really comes through here. As you draw the basic outline of your shroud, notice the control you have over the curves. Designing an organic shape like this entirely in AutoCAD would be difficult. Making the short stroke modifications to the curve would be impossible without Sketchbook. These shorter strokes allow the curves to be fine-tuned and also allow lower confidence users to get comfortable with a larger overall curve, similar to using short brush strokes with a pencil to rough out a concept sketch. It's a straightforward task to tie sketch geometry together with existing geometry to close out the curve, and then move to creating some vents for heat. Since Sketchbook is a very handy visualization tool, a gradient fill gives a good conceptual feel for how this shroud will look if implemented. These types of design conversations might have required 2 or 3 other stakeholders in the past, but now with Product Design Suite Standard, the user is empowered to continue with design and documentation and leverage their knowledge and skill in a documentation-friendly environment.